Before I start, you need some more toilet paper in the bathroom. I'm going to be speaking in English tonight, so if you don't find me funny, it's definitely a language barrier. Times have really changed. In the past, if you wanted to go against the system, you grew your hair out, you grew flares, you wore flares, you had big sideburns. Today you need to cut your penis inside out and make a fake vagina. In Israel, jiu-jitsu is just called jitsu. Sinead O'Connor died last year. The cancer finally caught up to a haircut. Sex questions pedophiles don't ask. Who's your daddy? I'm a big feminist. It's just the fat ugly ones I find annoying. I want to make a lesbian dating app. I'm going to call it LitDim. I'm a retrosexual. I haven't had sex since the 70s. Does everyone know who Jared from Subway is? He was this big fat guy that lost weight from only eating Subway sandwiches. And then turned out he was a pedophile. And it then turned out he didn't actually lose weight from eating Subway sandwiches, which means he must have lost it from the pedophiling. A piano collector had his organs illegally sold on the black market. There were lots of meet-up groups to make friends. I saw a Beyond meet-up group for vegetarians. Impatience is a pedophile's biggest weakness. Bill Cosby's comedy club was very successful because the first drink was always for free. Because of woke cancel culture, black bears will no longer be known as black bears, they'll be known as brown bears. Brown bears will now be known as POC bears, or people of colour bears. And polar bears, well, fuck those white racist patriarchal pieces of shit. I studied a physiotherapy course, and now everyone's saying I'm behaving really misogynistic. Big fat ugly lesbians are real lesbians, but not out of choice. I'm not racist, and I support abortions, but only for certain ethnicities. Chickpea is the best appetizer for a golden shower. Ghislaine Maxwell worked for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but only when the kids wanted to sleep under the stars. Isn't black people using the N-word cultural appropriation? So if any of you thought these are my joke cards, they're not. They're just emotional support cards. Like this one's a swastika. Okay. This one's just a penis with some common hairy balls. The Middle East is trying to create their own Hollywood film industry. They're starting with a classic remake of the film Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. The artist formerly known as Prince, Andrew. I had unprotected sex with a politician, and now I have governmental AIDS. The German energy premium is so expensive because in the past they used too much gas. A llama spits, but a Dalai Lama sucks. I'm such a liberal that one of my girlfriends is an underage illegal immigrant. The other's in a wheelchair. My friends who date fat girls tell me the sex is always worth the wait. The Trump shooter was a terrible shot. The only high school American kid who can't fire an AR-15. That would have been the safest school shooting ever. Like, kids would have had a scratch on their nose, a bit of their nail would have been missing, like, no one would have died, it would have been perfect. Nuns who have sex find it hard to get back into the habit. A bit of pooper. Where did that come from? My electricity. Show yourself. It's poo, it's organic, it's natural, we've all done it before. Maybe not from the face, but... My electrician friend is also an activist. He's always going on about his trans sister. Alright guys, have a good night.
One more down with Gavin the Autistic comedian!